Okay, so I didn't really know where to start with the video, so I don't know. I'm just starting here. But obviously a lot has happened. Like Diddy is going to jail. Am I surprised? No. Do I think he's guilty? Yes. Do I think he deserves prison? Absolutely. Did I think that we were gonna get here though? No. Um I also wanted to kind of talk. I posted about this in my community channel where I was like, oh, the two black Brits who had the podcast, like, why are you guys coming for them when you could be coming for Andrew Schultz? I agree. I keep that sentiment. Like, I don't understand how you would have smoke for those guys, but not have smoke for Andrew Schultz. I've also just been watching a lot of videos that were about they're like the 4C hate girls, right? And I just saw a video the other day that I thought was incredible to the point where I was just gonna make a response video to it. I saw Kenya, as told by Kenya, maybe one of my favorite podcasters, just of of a while. She basically gave a review of Sacred, and it was like the best review because she talked about 4C hair, she talked about all these things. And as a girl, I don't know what type of hair I have. I think I have a 4 textured hair. I don't know which one it is. But I am a very low maintenance 4C girly. Like, I use Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle. Tonight I just used the shampoo, so I think I'm just gonna let it dry, and then I'm probably gonna do some sort of blowout myself. I'm not even gonna go to the shop. I'm just gonna like blow dry it myself in the morning and kind of do more of a straighter look tomorrow. But I've seen other 4 textured girlies who are making all these videos about, oh my god, like the high value men don't like 4 textured girlies. And I will just tell you this and I'm just giving my own personal experience. Your hair texture is never going to determine on its own whether you have access to like high value men. The only time that this really applies is amongst, like, unfortunately, like Black American men. Black American men seem to have a bias toward Black women. So this kind of gets into where those 2 podcasters were making all the jokes about Black women, like Kiki and oh haha, Black women are evil, they're mean, they're violent, all these things. Because they really believe that and they don't see themselves in Black women, and that's fine. You just have to know that those types of men exist and then make your decisions like about everything, even around them, right? Like, obviously there are going to be beautiful women in Atlanta. Atlanta is a huge place. Like, that's insane. If you were, that would be like being like, oh, I'm gonna go to LA and everybody's ugly in LA. Like, okay, sir. Like, that, it doesn't even sound right? Like, you couldn't find any beautiful woman in Atlanta. Like, okay, well, I don't know. To me, it's giving gay, but like, I will save that for another video. I'm not here to like unpack people's sexuality or whatever. But I will say this, like, I feel like I'm at a really interesting place in my life where I'm coming across like new people who I feel like might not have been exposed to more like Black people in their lives. And this is nothing as, like, I wouldn't say like my experience has drastically changed. Like, I feel like in my personal experience, I've always attracted very high value men, like very attractive men, very wealthy men. It's not, I don't have a problem doing that. Like, the issues that I seem to come across in my life are like being, how do you say it, having some sort of being able to make good decisions in relation to them, because a lot of them are users. Like, they just want to use you for your beauty. They'll try to use you as arm candy. They want you to do this, they want you to do that, they will try to baby trap you. There's a lot of different things that you have to try to like bypass. past. Like you can't just like go willy-nilly into relationships with people and believe that they're going to see you and your beauty and not take advantage of it, because they will. And so I will just say that. And I think that that's something that also even 4C girlies or whatever should be aware of. Like black women who are just like unambiguously black, you need to be aware that like men, they're okay. Just take it, like look at it from this perspective. And I'm not trying to be funny here or anything, but I just hear this a lot in mainstream society. Like one of my coworkers who's Japanese, he always talks about how beautiful Lupita Nyong'o is. Now this isn't surprising to me because like I also think that Lupita Nyong'o is very beautiful. So him saying that is like a very normalized thing. But like he also talks about the beauty of like other women too. Like he understands obviously like different types of Asian women, like Taiwanese, Vietnamese, Japanese, Korean, Indonesian. You know, there's like a whole, it's not just like one, like he's not just saying like, oh, Asian women and thinking of like one Chinese woman he saw one time. Like he's thinking of like beauty across the spectrum, and he also is able to acknowledge Lupita Nyong'o's beauty. And so to me, that also signifies like, oh my gosh, wow. Like, so he's probably seen a plethora of African women in his life. And he's like, wow, that was like pretty striking. And that says a lot. Cause like, if we're being honest, a lot of black American men have just never seen enough African women in their lives. They don't even know what attractive African women are. They just think that all black women are unattractive and ugly or whatever, and then they also think that they have access to all the women, and you know what I mean? And then they don't understand that they're also in competition for these women. Anyway, so as a woman, as a black woman, I hope that you see this and you understand this, and you like I just feel like you should not be upset about this apology from the two, is it the European or whatever guys who made the, I feel like their jokes were warranted. Everything that they said should just be like a broadcast of like what it looks, I think you should not watch that video on replay because it's like trauma porn, but like watch it and take it for what it is. These are like insecure men who they're not secure in themselves. They're not also, it kind of feels like they're not really very attracted to black women. You know what I mean? And like they're not like, those aren't the men you should be seeking out. And I just want to give another example because this week something happened that I thought was really cute. So some of my coworkers are from Indonesia, and it's like a couple, it's like a girl and a guy. But the guy is like head over heels for his girlfriend, and they're both from Bali, and the guy has done all of these things. Like he basically went and got his driver's license in America so that he could drive her around when they go to a wedding next month. You know, like when she's sick, he's like cooking all of these meals for her. Like he actually was still in Bali while she was in the States, and he would go to her parents' house like every single day to go bring her parents food, to make sure like she was not feeling well this week. And so like I went with her and took her to these doctor's appointments. He was there the entire time. He was helping me translate. He was helping me do everything. And he almost didn't even understand because these are all like women's issues. So he barely understood, but he sat there and he tried, you know, like he was there the entire time. He was fully invested. And it was just like, okay, this is what it looks like for when a man really just likes you. Like he has chosen to like be a part of it. And now I feel like I'm pretty good friends with like this coworker, and she is really kind. And I mean, I see her as a human, and I feel like she sees me as a human. But now, like weirdly enough, I see her boyfriend as a human. which is like very strange because like a lot of males, like I don't ever get to the point where I actually see them as human, but he's just gone above and beyond in all these ways where I'm like, wow, like these things that he just did not have to do, he's been doing, and now I'm like, okay, I have to see. He's humanized himself, and that means that it's possible, okay? And yeah, it is possible. So we can't sit here and try to make excuses for the others who like refuse to whatever, they refuse to participate, you know, they're refusing to do whatever. And then we'll also say this, because this has been something strange that has happened this week, and I'm not sure if it's just because I'm like, I don't know what it is, but there's always like some points, like when I feel like some parts of the month I'm just like more attractive than other parts of the month in terms of, you can call it feminine energy, I don't know what the fuck it is, but I've had a more cars than normal like stop when I'm trying to cross the street, and men started to stare, you know, and it's just like, what is going on here? I don't know if my boobs got bigger this week, I don't know what the fuck happened, but something happened, okay? And like, it's just giving male attention. And I mean, I gotta tell you, I'm the person who comes with the natural hairstyles. I come with the like fluffiness on all days. So to everyone who continues to say that like, oh my god, nobody likes the 4C girlies, like the fluffy hair girlies don't get any action. I don't know, like I've had Jamaican dudes like stop in the elevator, they're starting whole conversations, making jokes. I don't know these guys from anywhere, saying all types of stuff, all types of guys, Italian guys, white guys, German guys, like black guys, Mexican guys, all the guys, okay, like Japanese guys, like they're all saying stuff, and it's flirting. And like I'm not like mad, I'm not mad at it, it's fine, like I feel like I'm like accustomed to it, but also like I don't know why we're trying to pretend like this isn't a normal thing. And I'm not changing anything about myself, I'm not trying to be like, I'm not coming in like a full face of makeup, I'm not coming like decked out, like I'm literally coming in 2 French braids or like a puff that looks like this, okay? It's giving this every day. So it's not giving some like, I'm giving you runway chic. I'm like, also I have a uniform that I have to wear now. So you're not even getting this, okay? You're getting like fucking nothing. Like I don't even tweeze this. So it's giving nothing. It's legitimately giving nothing, and still it's giving something. So I kind of just wanted to say that. Also, I wanted to come on and just kind of casually chat for a minute, just because I feel like there's some things going on this week. I will admit, maybe like, I'm not ashamed, but like I have been listening to older episodes of Emma Chamberlain's Spotify podcast, which has honestly been inspiring me in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, they've definitely been inspiring. I'm definitely going to go see Matt Walsh's movie, Am I a Racist? I might go see it tomorrow and then give you guys like an overview of it. I also saw It Ends With Us, which I've been planning to make a video about. I thought that movie was wonderful. It was a great movie. I think I might just go see it again, maybe tomorrow. I have time tomorrow, that's why I keep talking about tomorrow, where I will like do all of these things and then kind of come back to you guys with like more information about like how I felt about things. Also, I went to Costco today and it was great. I went grocery shopping, but it did feel kind of like, damn, like I'm just spending a lot of money, and I don't have like a huge budget right now, okay? Like I'm kind of budgeting on my own right now, and it's kind of tight because I have like some things that I have to pay for, which are kind of expensive, okay? And Also, if you've been here and if you know who Tubby is, if you've been here that long, there are some very exciting updates that are coming with that. So please stick around. On this channel, on this main channel, it's not going to be a new channel. Maybe, hopefully soon, you'll actually be able to meet this person this summer. It's been so funny because I read you guys' comments. I know when you guys have followed my Easter eggs and you found some of them and they make sense to you. And I'm glad you're here because this is a channel full of Easter eggs that if you stick around long enough, they do unravel. They're not just Easter eggs that don't mean anything. They actually end up meaning something. All my videos, they go back and they relate to a topic that I've talked about before. So stick around long enough and you'll be able to see this for yourself. I just wanted to pop in because, yeah, lots of things happened. Obviously, the debate happened. I kind of posted the cat core lore video. I like the cat core lore video. I just thought the lighting was so bad. I couldn't stomach it. I had to let it go. I will say I also saw my nutritionist this week, which is it was a really good thing for me. I feel like I got a pretty good plan toward a realistic, weight goal for myself, something healthy for me. I'm definitely not going to go on any crash diets. I'm not trying to, do anything crazy. I just want to maintain a really healthy shape. I want to be just a healthy version of me, and I feel like I understand how to do that, and I feel like I'm in a really good place. So that's something I may make a longer video about. Like I said, if you care about hair care here, it isn't that much. I literally use Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle. That's my jam. Yeah, I just wanted to pop in really quick, say that to you guys. If you're looking at my little stroller thingy there, I did go to Costco, so that's what I got for my cats at Costco. I went to Petco too, so I went to Petco and Costco. I spent so much money. I spent like $500. It's kind of a lot of money I have one person. So.